Okie doke, we are gonna go live here in just a moment. Get my headphones going here. The nephews have left about an hour ago, or half an hour ago. And I am getting myself all ready to stream here for the evening. Here's hoping there's no crashes tonight and everything is good to go. So last night I was streaming and my system decided to crash on me right at the worst time. And it was not good. So we never ended up getting back to it. We ended up stopping right outside of Rock Tunnel. So today we're actually going to continue on with Rock Tunnel and then go through and continue on. We did do Cerulean Gym, Vermilion Gym, the SSN. We got the item finder in Flash. Excuse me. And we also got Mr. Mime. Or Marcel. We also managed to get Dukes as well. So that was kind of cool. I need my output here. Where is my output? So yeah, I never actually did get to check any hardware stuff there last night, but that is going to be what it is. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to get the output for my game to show up here. So yeah, I never had the chance to test any hardware last night. So, hopefully we don't have any kind of actual problems. Okay, let's go back to the Pokemon Center. And we're going to heal up. Now, one of the questions that I posed last night was, are we going to go through Rock Tunnel with Flash or without Flash? And I think we are going to try it with Flash. Just because. Okay, we're just starting some goals here. Now, I know it's a little bit later on a Saturday night than what I had hoped, but that is perfectly fine. We will eventually go through it all. We've got Oddish, Pidgeotto, Alakazam, Charmeleon, Tom the Mankey, and we also got Drowsy with Flash. Now, again, could I go through this with Flash? 100%. I could totally go through it with Flash. Could I go through it without Flash? 100%. But I think for video purposes or streaming purposes, we're going to light up the cave. And of course, Emily's not here to tell us anything otherwise. Yet, anyway. Okay, there's a Geodude. Level 17 is actually pretty good. But we are going to try to train up the Oddish the best that I can. Trying to keep the fan in the way, or not the fan in the way. The mic out of the camera's way. And if you guys can hear a fan in the background, please tell me. I'm hoping you guys can't, but if you can, just be like, hey man, I can hear your fan. It was extremely warm today. So I'm not an outdoorsy kind of person, but we had the patio doors open most of the day. And I just am just not good with outside. Let's just put it that way. So we've already taken on the first trainer here in Rock Tunnel. lots of Zubat. Now, I'm pretty sure in here I need to get myself an Onix. I'm not sure what the other Pokemon are in Rock Tunnel right now. I've got to pull up the Rock Tunnel map here. Not that I need a map, but I use Cerebi to tell me what Pokemon are on what routes and what ones are hard to get. So, Cerebi, Rock Tunnel. Let's pull this up. See here. So in Gen 1, Machop, right. Onix is 5% chance. Up. My sister and brother-in-law are just text messaging me. Apparently, after hanging out with my nephews all day and keeping them busy all day, they ended up falling asleep on the way home. And it's only really a 20-minute drive, really, but they passed right out. I went out, I got a whole bunch of snacks and drinks, and I went out and bought a small child's air hockey table. It was from the dollar store. It was like $5 or whatever. And we got like puzzles and tic-tac-toe, and they come over with like 2 Lego sets. And I haven't done Lego in so long, but the instructions sure have changed over the years, that's for sure. So I was able to put these 2 things together. It took me a long time. And then I had Lego dinosaurs for them. And what else? We ended up putting out a movie, like, nearing the end of the day. I mean, was what it was. I mean, the movie was only on for, like, maybe 20 minutes before the end of everything, but they were playing Lego all day. It was actually pretty good. But yeah, the boys fell asleep on the way home, and I'm being called the Funkle. The Fun Uncle, which is pretty awesome. I will wear that with a badge of armor. So. As you can tell, this is a tiny child-sized cola. I ended up picking up like a package of 6 crushed for them. So they only ended up having 2, so I'm drinking the others. So after a long day that I'm able to stream now, I figured it was probably better for me to sit here drinking a tiny cola than it was for me to probably have one of the adult beverages, right? Because you never know if kids are going to watch this stream. But anyways, we are all set here and ready to go. We are going to go through this rock tunnel and get to Lavender Town. And we're going to try to get as far into this here tonight as possible. Last night my computer crashed. It was about like 1 o'clock in the morning when I was streaming last, and we never did get through the rock tunnel, so I'm going to try my best to get through it here today for you folks. So Oddish actually fainted. I do not have any revives. I don't want to go back. So we're just going to keep going here. I don't think there's anything in here that's going to, like, help me catch, like... Well, help me really revive my Pokemon. We are going to capture this Onix. This room's going to get hot very fast. So, is anybody else doing any kind of challenges for Pokémon Bank? I'm just kind of curious to see what everybody else is doing. Because right now with me, my whole plan is I'm going to go through, start to finish, every game from the Game Boy era to the 3DS era, capturing and filling my Pokédex, and then I'm going to transfer it all before the end of Pokémon Bank. But I would like to know what everybody else is doing. If anybody else is doing anything different, let me know. I know a lot of people right now are going for shiny Pokemon. Other people are going for event Pokemon. But basically, when Bank shuts down, Gen 1 and 2 are separate. 3, 4, 5 are separate. And then 6 and 7 are separate. from everything. So it kind of breaks all the different dimensions. Just gotta make sure I don't hear any kind of robot voice. Hopefully I don't sound like a robot. Every so often there's like electric buildup with my computer. There's like electric static and stuff. Yep, I heard it that time. I heard the robot sound. Why is that? I'm having all sorts of computer trouble now. I'll go for a little bit, see if it happens again. If it does happen again, I will have to troubleshoot that. Come on, Onyx, get in this ball. Okay, there we go. I don't think there's any items, no. Okay, so we really just need matchup. Okay. Oh, we are asleep. Probably where I'll be at about 2 a.m. in the morning. Okay, let's go to Charmeleon. We'll bypass the sleep. And we're just gonna, like, blow these Pokemon away. I really wanted to go through this with Oddish because I could train it against, like, Onix and Geodude, but Zubat are just gonna destroy it. Okay, let's go to Tom. Tom the Mankey. And we're poisoned. Okay. I don't know if I have any. I must have some antidotes. Must have antidotes. You know what? I think I'm gonna go back, and then I'm not too far, but I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna heal up Oddish because I really want to train Oddish. Okay, let's go ahead and train here. Level 19. Let's get Sleep Powder. I don't really like the poison powder, so I'm going to take that away. I don't mean to be tired, guys. 2 5-year-olds running around this afternoon. Enough to tire one person. Okay, Charmander. Definitely don't think we'll be keeping Oddish out. Let's go to Tom. Tom the Banky. Oh, what did I miss? Okay, Pokemaniac down. Come on, Machop. So, Machop is 15%. So right now we're working on trying to get to our Gloom. I think it's 2 more levels, I think. The yawns are serious. Hey, Westside, what's up? My brain just went. Whoop. Yeah, no, what's going on there, buddy? We are back with more Pokemon. Had a great day with my nephews, by the way. Just gotta turn my headset down a little bit. I'm listening to my microphone in my headset along with the game audio just to see if I have any kind of an issue with like audio at any point. When my computer is starting to mess up, it gets like super staticky and kind of glitchy in the headset. So I'm trying to hear back, just in case I have to like try to fix it on the fly. You just got home from the gym? Right on, buddy. You're with yours right now? That's right on. Let's go to Alakazam. So yeah, I ended up lighting up Rock Tunnel. Emily isn't here to tell us no. No light up. So I did light up the cave. And Oddish is down. I guess I'll go to Drowsy. Yeah, I kind of wish I had a couch to sit on. The desk chair is hard on the back right now. I don't know why. Shouldn't be having any problems right now sitting here. I'm gonna have to start figuring out like comfier ways to like stream this. You gotta hit Champions tonight to get to Tier 1. Do it up. Hey, Emily, how's it going? I may or may not have lit up Rock Tunnel. Just saying. I hope I don't have any like weird computer glitches tonight. So if anybody is just tuning in, we are using real hardware. I'm using my Pokemon Red cartridge that I grew up with when I was a kid, with the analog pocket so I can capture the HDMI out. I'm using a Xbox Elite controller. What else? Yeah, we're going to do this all with real hardware. And then I know you're like, Corey, why are you not using Virtual Console to connect to the bank and all that stuff? We're going to be using the Dr. Dub's Trade Buddy to trade the Pokemon through to Generation 3. And then we're going to trade them through 4, 5, 6, and 7. The whole point of this is doing real hardware. And I am going to apologize. My energy level is a little low, and my back is a little sore. So I'm going to be moving around a lot. I'm probably going to yawn a little bit. It's not because I'm bored, but I'm definitely feeling a little tired. But I have to do at least 4 hours a day. In order to get this challenge to be done, everything says I have to do 4 to 6 hours a day. So I'm going to at least do 4. Switch. Now, if anybody else is doing a challenge with Pokemon Bank, let me know. Is this Rock Tunnel with Flash? Yes. I used Flash. Sorry. I just wasn't sure if anybody who's never played has never gone through Rock Tunnel, so I figured I'd put Flash on. Don't you take my Charmeleon. I'm just gonna go to Alakazam. Unfortunately, I didn't come back last night after the computer crash. So, we have to do Rock Tunnel today. They should experience Rock Tunnel without Flash. I mean, maybe, I guess, but... oh well. I just wanted to get through it fast. I really did. Might actually have a cushion to put on this chair. It's really hard on the back and everything. See if that helps. Oh. A little bit. I was just seeing where my camera cuts off in the screen. Ooh, another Onyx. Okay. Actually, that helped it quite a bit. It was pretty late. By the time that I got the computer back on and got the applications running, it was definitely time for sleep. That's for sure. I would have liked to continue, but I'm pretty sure it was a sign that I needed to be ready for today. So what'd you guys get up to there today? Anybody do anything Pokemon related? Out of curiosity, that is. I haven't done anything Pokemon related today except for like this. Oh, come on, chair. What's going on here? How was the day with the nephews? It was great. We stayed busy all day. They ended up leaving about an hour ago now. They came by about 11:30 or 11 o'clock-ish. And we did air hockey, tic-tac-toe. We built some Lego dinosaurs. We built some other Lego sets. What else did we do? We played with the Lego sets. We did some Let's Go Pikachu. They both had the balls. We watched a movie. Did some Mario Kart. And, yeah, I think that was about it. Did some barbecue later on today. But it was actually pretty good. It was a good day. I hadn't built Lego in years. So, yeah, I was a little rusty. But the instructions are so much better. I just had a monitor go out. What? Do I sound like a robot? I bet you I did. Did I just sound like a robot to you guys? Like it sounded like really static? computer dies. I'm gonna be so mad. Let me see here. No robot. You guys didn't hear any static at all? Just give me 1 second here. I'm just listening to the playback. I'm just going to give it 1 more minute here. I'm just reviewing it. Nope, you guys didn't actually hear the robot. Interesting. I thought you guys would have heard it sound like super glitchy, because that's how I hear it in my headset when that happens, so I just wanted to make sure you guys couldn't hear it. As long as it doesn't interact with the stream or mess it up in any way, I'm good. I can live with a little bit of static. System's definitely on its last legs, that's for sure. I think when I ended up pricing a new system for a brand new build with a Ultra i9, and it was like 64 gigs of RAM with a 5080 graphics card, and anyways, it was like over $4 grand. Like, the state of computer building right now is like actual garbage. Like, prices are insane. Like, when I built this computer back in the day, like, I maxed everything out. Like, this computer with all the accessories, all the cards, all the adapters, the cables, the screens, all the hard drives. Like, this computer is at least like an $8 grand system, if not more. And it sickens me to know that something that's about half of the specs of what this system was for the age that it came out in, it disgusts me the cost of things. Like, 64 gigs of RAM right now is over $1,000 for DDR5. Like, how is that right? Like, freaking AI, guys. AI is, like, literally destroying the computer hobby. Excuse me. And if I were to, like, build with, like a mini ITX computer, like a really small, tiny PC, it's still going to cost me $2 or $3 grand. It's just gross. I've got roughly about $1,000 towards it right now. Roughly about that. But that's been, I don't know, a couple months of just putting whatever I had extra away, right? So, if something were to happen with this desktop, I do have a laptop that's in my bag. The only downside is that the laptop is super restricting. So I wouldn't be able to do a lot of different things with it. So it's gonna be interesting what happens when this computer dies. And I don't know when that'll be, because quite frankly, I haven't been able to sit in front of the system for a while. Yeah, I haven't been able to sit in front of it for a while. I had been pretty busy up until about a month and a half ago. So, yes, it was very good that you could do that. I would go with a pre-built only if it had a full ATX board. And what I mean by that is the ATX motherboard would have to have multiple PCI Express slots in it. Because if it didn't have that, there's no point in me upgrading it to something like that. When I did check the ITX boards, they only had the one PCI Express. But at that point, I was kind of like, you know what? If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. But it doesn't make sense to me for me to do that right at the moment. It's too costly. If I went back like 4 generations and downgraded to like DDR4 RAM, it might be okay. But the graphics card, I think, is still going to be like close to like $2,000 or something stupid. So, but then again, do I really need a graphics card? I could just probably get away with onboard video, but no idea. We'll see what happens. If I ever reach the goal of at least $4,000 for a new build, I will jump on it. We'll do it live. We'll stream it live. We'll stream the event of me building that system from the old system, and then I'll stream from the new one, and I'll take a baseball bat to the old one. I actually won't. I won't take a baseball bat to it. The old system I'm using for like a Plex server. So, well, the system you guys are watching me on right now. So it's watching all of like, it has like all of my movies and my shows, and everything's all backed up to it from like all the discs that I have. And it's like, I think I've got like 86 terabytes of storage in this system. And yeah, so I need to have all this accessible on like a new system. But who knows? Who knows how it'll go? I thought there was some items around here. No items. Yeah, eventually I'll get to a different system. I might actually eventually decommission this computer and just kind of set it out in the garage. Set it up with like a network cable so that way I can just like remote into it and like just get stuff onto my Plex. I was using it to like edit all my videos, but I've been doing it with the laptop for a while. The laptop is a stronger processor. I think it's a Gen 10, whereas my desktop here is a Gen 6 Intel. So it's definitely outdated. I don't think I can fight this Geodude. We're getting closer with Charmeleon. Level 28 right now. 36 is the evolution. I know you streamed from your laptop at one point. I think you had that Alienware, right? What brand laptop? I have an MSI laptop. It's got a 3060M in it right now. Well, I can't really say right now because you can't upgrade those. So it has a 3060M in it. Oh, I don't even have Pidgeotto. Uh-oh. Huh. This is not going well. I don't know why I'm struggling to get through this tunnel. Pretty sure he explodes. Yes. Yeah, I remember. Because I think we sent it away a few times for service, I think. Yeah, there's the self-destruct. Drowsy survived. That's actually pretty cool. Now. Shouldn't be struggling to get through this. That's super weird. I even went back and healed up. I don't even remember how I lost Alakazam here. I will say though, I caught all of the Pokemon in this area already. Oh, he's got some stuff. Yeah, I remember that. I really want to get those other Pokemon back, but... I don't know why I healed up and then went back to the center. That was really dumb. I shouldn't have done that. But we're going to heal some Pokemon up here, I think. After I did it, I was like, you know what? I got to go back. If I'm going to get through this, I need to have Charmeleon and I need to have my Alakazam. They're the better ones that I'm using to train up, so... We will get back there pretty quick. It will not take us very long. Oh, my back is so bad today. Oh, I can't believe I'm complaining about my back on stream. That's how you know when you're old. I've got like a couple of like knots that are under my like shoulder blades. So I'm just like, so bad. Okay, you have a Pokédex? I want one too. Up against Pokemaniac. Okay, let's put this dopey Pokemon to sleep. Doesn't affect him. What is that? What? Okay, that cushion is actually bothering me here. Yeah, I've been like this for like about a week. I don't know what happened. I moved a certain way, or if I slept funny, I have no idea. I just woke up this way. It's always the worst. Okay, let's take a look to see here if I can find out who's in the chat there today. We've got Lumi. How do I tell who's all here? There's Lumi. Then there's Westside. Yes, the joys of getting old. I don't like it. I wish I could go back to a bit of a younger version. That's alright. It's okay, I'll take something for it later. I'll be fine after a while. Okay, there we go. Slowpoke is down. Not really leveling up any, but... Let's see here. Give that to Oddish. Okay, we're gonna flash. We're almost out. We're almost out of Rock Tunnel. Bellsprout. Okay. We actually could do pretty good here. Let's go down to the Zam. We gotta try to level this thing up a little bit, because I think I'm gonna hold on to it. This and Charmeleon. I'm gonna hold on to those two Pokemon. And that's what I'm gonna use to train up all the other Pokemon. Now, when we get to Cinnabar, of course, I will be doing the candy thing. I know most people are going to say, but Gory, that's hacking. Well, not really. I mean, that's kind of widely accepted in Gen 1 now. Let's try to put it to sleep. Cut actually worked very well. Apparently. Some people might say attacking Emily. I don't know. I think it's widely accepted by the game. It's in the game code. But that's the only one that I know of. I don't know of any of the other ones going forward. So I don't know how to duplicate any items in any of the other games. So once we get to the part with the candies for this game, the other ones might be a little challenging. Okay, let's swap. Let's go to Charmeleon. Okay, so we are doing this all legit, guys. No modding of any kind. No hexing. No candy outside of the item dupe in this one. Yeah, some people do, but that's okay. If anybody knows how to duplicate items in Gen 2, I'm definitely interested in knowing that. I know there's a method, I just can't find any accurate information for it. But we aren't at Gen 2 yet, so. Okay, level 29. Okay, Geodude. We already got Geodude. Let's try to take it out, though. It would be very cool to be able to get Gloom at this point, because we are getting very close to being able to get a Leaf Stone. Hey, there we go. So it's level 21, not 22. I always thought it was 22. Maybe I'm thinking of Golbat for whatever reason. They both have G's in their name. We do have Onyx. Come on, stop the rap, please. Here we go. Okay, so once we have Gloom, back to the Pokemon Center. I think we're going to hold on to it until we get to Celadon, because we still need Cut for some things. Plus, we're also going to need it for the gym as well. Now, does anybody out there have Meowth to trade? JK. I mean, technically not really JK, because I can technically use the GB link, but Gen 1's a little bit finicky with the GB link. Ooh, payday. Yes, give me the monies. There we go. About to use Oddish. Yep, we'll swap out. We're gonna go down to Tom. Tom the Mankey. Oh, we're asleep now. That's not cool, but okay. I'll be lucky if I get past 4 hours tonight. I do not foresee it in the future. Okay, Tom, what's going on, man? You need to wake up. But if I do get 4 hours in tonight, okay, did I come back? Hello? I don't know if I'm back or not. So it looks like there's about a minute. Maybe? I have no idea. That's so frustrating. Oh, I am back. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we'll keep going here. As long as you guys can hear me and I'm back, then I'm good. But I'm not impressed that it did it again. I don't even know why it's doing that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try. I can't really afford to not. I've just got to figure out what I need to do here to get this to work. And I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's the hardware. I don't know if it's the software right now. It's incredibly frustrating. It's okay though. We'll keep going. Apparently I was poisoned along the way, so we've got the worst sound ever. Antidote. There we go. So yeah, I completely apologize, guys. If something happens and the stream just dies, I will always try to come back. So last night it was about 4 hours and 50 minutes until that issue happened. And then tonight it was about an hour, so it's very random. Maybe I just need to set up the laptop and just say hell with it. Might be an idea, actually. Tomorrow, maybe I'll look into the laptop. Nice. Nice, Emily. Be sure to put it in the Snowpoint Temple chat when you go live. Let people know you're going live. That way you get some more people to watch. Ooh, Wonderlock. What game are you going to do a Wonderlock in? Okay, I'm questioning how is Onyx faster than my Gloom? Just out of curiosity. Oh, yes, Insurgents. But how can you do a Wonderlock in Insurgents? If you... Like, does it have Wonder Trade? Out of curiosity. I don't know anything about Insurgents. You can do an Iron Man? You gonna be all Tony Stark over there? Maybe some Ozzy Osbourne? I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. I'm just picking. Just being silly. I gotta laugh through the techie issues. As by now I'm sure everybody knows, I do IT in real life. And when I come across an issue with my own system, it just irks me a little bit. Would be the perfect time to format though. Sorry, I needed to drink a bunch of water. I'm like super dehydrated today. Okay. We are now in Lavender Town. That's bad. I almost forgot what it's called. I should not have forgotten. First thing that popped in my head was fuchsia, and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right in my head. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to be one moment, guys. I'm just going to run to the restroom quick, and I will be right back, okay? I will not be very long. Guys, thank you very much for your patience. I did run to go get something for my back, so okie doke. Let's keep going on here. We are now at Lavender Town. I'm gonna heal up here really quick. And we're going to swap some Pokemon around here. Let's put Drowsy into the front. We'll have Drowsy with us for a little bit. Okay, let's go up against Retro here. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if I'm having issues with the computer because of how many monitors I have. When I'm trying to record right now, I'm using my 2 graphic cards. And because the system is old, I wonder if it's drawing too much power. So when it's trying to encode, like right now it's encoding the stream with 1 graphic card. And on the other one, it's doing like YouTube short content and recording main footage content. So maybe I'm just overpowering my video cards, causing my screens to flicker and causing everything just to shut off. I wonder if that's causing it. Because in reality, I've got like X many drives in the system right now. I know you guys didn't come here to hear me talk computer mumbo jumbo. But I wonder if that's what it is. Okay, Drowsy. Let's try to put this Growlithe to sleep. Nope, does not affect him. Okay. Let's go back to Charmeleon. We're going to try to level up Charmeleon while we're at it. I think we'll just stay in here. I think we'll just take it out with the Ember. Okay, level 20. Let's Hypnosis. Yeah, let's go. Okay, Pokemon. Turtle. Okay, we should be able to take it with this. I can't see it taking us out. Go. And hopefully we'll level up. Yep. Perfect. Okay, unfortunately we can't go any further in the tower right now. We actually need to find a way to see some ghosts. Okay, so we are off to Celadon City. Now, we're getting closer to getting Eevee. When did Retro get into Gen 1 as an NPC? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Retro hasn't started his challenge yet. I don't think he's going to either. Honestly. Nothing against him. I challenge him to things, and I try to get him to do things, but he's not really... capable of really jumping into it just yet. So... unfortunately, I think what will end up happening is that time will run out before he actually gets around to starting. But I did label my rival Retro in this, because realistically, Retro and I are pretty good friends. We hang out quite a bit and talk, and we do a lot of different little projects and stuff. He's been very helpful. Very good friend. So. Yes! Yes, I named my rival Retro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My rival's name was Retro. Because my buddy Travis is Retro. That's what he goes by. Or he did go by that. I guess he goes by Arkvale now. But I can never remember it on the fly. So when I was trying to figure out a trainer name, I'm like, oh, what is his new name? And I ended up just calling him Retro. Oh yeah, in the older games you could change your rival's name. Yeah. I think it was up until... oh geez, I don't know actually. I think it was up until... I think it was Gen 3 they stopped that. Gen 1 and 2 you could choose the names, I think. I could be wrong. But I usually do tend to nickname after actual friends. Like, for the longest time, I was setting the rival's name to Andy. And I worked with an Andy. One of my really good friends. Like, that guy is awesome. He's super pro. But yeah. And then I started changing them to Retro because we were trying to do some challenges and some shiny hunting and all that stuff, so. And then before that, yeah, BB Andy. Yep. Like, like he was super pro, Lumi. Woo! Love the commitment to Gen 1. Anomaly Docs, what's going on there, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us there today. We are going through every generation from Game Boy to 3DS. We're going to complete the decks. There is 26 games to play, and we are trading all of the Pokemon through to Pokémon Bank and home. And I figured I would do this challenge to start off. Yeah, I figured I'd try to do a challenge. I was going to be honest. I was gonna end up quitting streaming, and quitting uploading, for a while. And when they announced that Bank was going to shut down, I was like, no one is going to be crazy enough to do this with me. So I figured I would jump into playing 26 games in 190 days. And yeah, I know you're here. There's a lot more people here tonight than there was before, so I'm just kind of re-explaining, just in case anybody forgot. But yeah, I don't think anybody else is going through this process, to be honest. There's a lot of people right now that are doing like shiny hunting. I seen majority of people are shiny hunting. They're also going through the process of trying to get a bunch of like different legendary Pokemon, like event Pokemon and stuff. And I'm just like, you'll be done that in no time. Although, I think the odds in Gen 3 are like 8,000 and something. Yeah, thank you very much there, Anomaly. I'm definitely going to try my best. I did run into problems last night with my computer actually shutting off on me. It just locked up. Everything went to a black screen. And then I think my stream went green. I think, at one point. But, yeah, it shut off on me last night. And then today I was streaming. And about the hour mark, it kind of blipped. You missed it by about like 20 minutes. But I'm pretty sure the screen went black for a little bit. And then my OBS quit. And then I came back. You might go watch Star Trek movie on VHS and then check in later. Yeah, dude, I should still be here. We're only, what, an hour and 23 minutes in right now? So we should still be here. Should still be here. I'm trying to stream for at least 4 hours. So this should take us to... Let me see here. Hour and 20. We'll probably make it a little bit past midnight, if not 1 o'clock. For me, so we should be still here. Okay, Tom is fainted. Pidgeotto is asleep. I guess we are gonna run with Drowsy. Try to level it up. In here, I think there's Growlithe in here, so let's go inside. Actually, what route are we on right now? Let me see here. We make it to route Lavender Town, okay. Route 12, nope. We are going route 8. Yeah. So yeah, there's Growlithe here at 20% chance. And that's really all that I can catch here. So let's see if we can get Growlithe. That's a Pidgey. Can't escape, okay. There we go. Yeah, let's see if we can get Growlithe. And I have no psychic moves. So going up against Ekans right now doesn't really... And we're poisoned. So yeah, it doesn't really matter going against Ekans. Might be able to heal up here, actually. Let's see. I do not have any more antidotes. Groovy. There we go, Growlithe. The puppy Pokemon. Oh! I forgot he has run. Not really the Pokemon I'm wanting. I really want that Growlithe. So, that crashed on me again. Sorry guys, I don't know why it's doing that. Yep, we are back. What's going on there, Hef? How far have I made it? I am on route number What route am I on? Route 8. We are just outside of Saffron City. And so far, my system has crashed twice today. I'm just not going to use any of the Adium stuff. I'm just going to let it stream. So that means no YouTube shorts. Or any cuts or crops or anything. It's just going to be raw stream tonight. I can't fight with this thing tonight. I feel like I'm going to have to probably format it or something. Yeah, I think I'm pretty far. Right now I'm trying to work on getting Growlithe. Yes. So if I were to record it with the Adium app on the PC like I've been using, it's a plugin that's in OBS. And I haven't had any issues with it, with anything else except for today and yesterday. And that could be also another reason why it's crashing too. It could be this plugin. But I don't know for sure. But yeah, I can do like a 3-minute backtrack. And it can clip 3 minutes in the past. And then I can throw that into like Premiere and stuff and it's fine. Now, if it doesn't crash, then I know it's the Adium. If it crashes this time around, then we know it's not the Adium. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense? But we'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it turns out in the next little bit. If it crashes, that means tomorrow morning I'm going to have to get up and format. I think. Without using the plugin, I could do that if I don't use the plugin. The problem with that is I need the plugin to capture all of the different video sources. Because OBS won't record individual sources on separate tracks. So I would have to, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't even know how to explain that to you. Without you actually seeing what it is that I was doing. I'm gonna send you a video from this nutty guy. And he will explain far better than me what the Adium plugin does. Now, it is very possible that this is probably just not compatible with my Gen 6 processor, to be honest. Maybe this is life telling me that I need to go out and live a little. And splurge. Who knows? I've been pretty good up until now. Yes, I can separate the audio tracks without the Adium or Atom plugin, but I can't do it with video tracks. Video tracks are separate. Let's see if I can find what I'm talking about. Share and copy. So if you guys are wondering what it is that I'm using, I will put a link in the SPT chat, in the SPT Discord. And because I was talking to Emily about it, I'm going to send that one directly. Oh, that is not the right chat. Well, there is always the ghost hunting career. You know what? I actually have, over the years, really learned to despise working in IT. It's not the technology that bothers me. It's not the fixing things that bothers me. It's all the problems that bother me. If that makes any sense. I'm always fixing problems. So when problems happen to me, I just really get irritated by it. So if you hear me going on and on and on and on and on about something not working for myself, it's because I really wish things would just work for me. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit of coin. But I gotta remember too, like, if it is something hardware related with this system, like if I were to do like a full hardware test right now, I would have to decommission this tower, and tomorrow I'd have to stream with the laptop, which it's very possible I could do that. But to do a full hardware test on this, it would take my probably majority of my vacation time. So I don't really want to do that. Because to test all my hard drives, 128 gigs of RAM, and my processor properly, I'd have to have probably a couple of days set aside for it to do full tests. But one test that I could try tomorrow is I could always unhook the monitors, except for one, and just use one monitor. But another thing that's very positive here, something you really got to focus on, or I got to focus on, is the fact that this is day 3 of me streaming. 3 days in a row is pretty good for me. Like, that's dedication to this, I think, anyway. And I think I'm going to need a whole lot of coffee. If I have coffee now, I might be able to stay up. Later, actually. Maybe, what's it at, 9:53 now? Maybe at the 2-hour mark, I'll get myself a giant cup of coffee. Okay, how are we with Drowsy for levels? Or experience points? 415. I think we can do it. I think we can get it probably to 416 maybe. Trying to do here. Is your Okay, I'm going to start a poll, guys. What is your favorite Eevee evolution in Generation 1? Is it Jolteon, Flareon, or Vaporeon? The little chubby Pidgeys were the best Pidgeys? I agree. Same things with Chubby Chew. Chubby Chew is definitely the best Pikachu. Right now we are 50-50 Jolteon and Flareon. Is there any Vaporeon fans out there? And before anyone says anything like Gardevoir, Vaporeon stuff, that's not in here, guys. None of that nonsense. Okay? We are talking crazy nostalgia here for Generation 1. Are we talking Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Flareon for your favorite Gen 1 EV evolution? I'm pretty sure my first EV evolution that I ever had, I'm pretty sure it was Vaporeon. I kind of wish I still had Vaporeon, but unfortunately, my cousin Bradley decided he wanted to try this cool glitch where you can clone a Pokemon. And it was over the link cable when you traded, and you pull out the cable. And sure enough, it cloned one, but the other one did not survive. And that was my Vaporeon. I got a Venusaur out of it though, but I lost my Vaporeon. So. Level 30 for Charmeleon? What? You want a Steel one and a Dragon one? I really want a Dragon one, and I want a Ghost one. And it's not because everybody says, you know, using the evolutionary item of a brick. Okay? I just think the Ghost typing for Eevee would be kind of cool. Hey, look, there's a Chubby Chew. Bug would be a cool one, too. Excuse me. Just give you one of each and then a fusion of each. Like fire, water one, so Volcanion had a friend. There was an anime or something, or an anime episode where they did that, wasn't it? Was it an episode or was it like a comic? I think a comic. It might have been a comic where they merged, or like it could change based on like stone or whatever. I think it could like change back and forth. I know they merged Moltres in the comics with Zapdos and Articuno, but they weren't like merged like fusion wise. It was just like, you know, here's a legendary bird with like 3 heads, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna probably set this thing up too with the laptop. So I guess the virtual consoles of Red and Silver on the 3DS won't work with Pokémon Bank. The ones on the 3DS should work with Bank up until Bank shuts down. But you need to use Poke Transporter. Is Transporter? Do I have my 3DS right here? I think it's Poke Transporter. Because it doesn't connect with Bank directly. I'm pretty sure it's Poke Transporter. If anybody has their 3DS there and knows it, can you guys just double check? I'm not even sure where my 3DS is right now. But I'm pretty sure it's Pokemon Transporter. It isn't giving you that option. Are you sure? Like you didn't have it on there before? Like you don't have that as like an option on your console? You just have Alpha Sapphire showing up? Did you is your 3DS custom firmware or is it normal stock? Wait, whoa, Emily. You did not tell me you were playing Pokemon. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, no, it should have a transporter app. If you go into Pokemon Bank, there's probably an option to download it, because I think it's still free. I think it's free regardless. It's just a regular 3DS, yeah. So it's just stock. Okay. If you don't have Transporter and you don't have Bank already installed on a stock 3DS, you're kind of out of luck. But if you put custom firmware onto it, there's means to get that app installed. You know what I mean? Level 21, we just have to get, what, 7 more levels with this thing? Okay, I just battled... Oh. Okay, let's go back and heal up. Yes, you should definitely move those over while you can. Some people are thinking that Nintendo is going to come out with... all of the old Virtual Console games onto the Switch. Like, I think Fire Red and Leaf Green were a test for their emulator session, or like their emulator app. Because realistically, all it is, it's just a .gba with the ability to do a .sav file. So I think what they're probably doing is they're testing the waters with it to see if they could do it. And realistically, they can. But I think what they'll eventually do is they're going to release the all these gens on their Switch. Because they're going to try to prolong the life of Switch in general, I think. And then they'll probably end up like re-releasing like the ability to get it from like home instead. But the fact that they're like going to kill off like cartridges, it just doesn't feel right. I think that's what'll end up happening. That's kind of my prediction. And my prediction could be wrong. Ah? What's up there, Hef? Did you find the app? It says the software is currently unavailable, so I can't download it. No! What? Ah. That is incredibly disappointing. That is super disappointing. They should have never took that off there, to be honest. Just give me 1 minute here. I just want to see what's required for custom firmware now. Custom firmware install. Checking for custom firmware, troubleshooting. Get started. It's just a regular 3DS. I think you just had the basic 3DS, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Version 11, 17. Still in Bootstrap. Windows. Okay, let me just take a look here. You're not overly worried about it? That's probably for the best, because it looks like there's a Python script that has to be run. This is definitely different than the old method. Let me see here. 3ds.guide. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's a whole different method now. Yikes. I do not like the idea of the new methods. The last method that I remember doing to get my custom firmware, I can remember on the original 3DS consoles, I had to wait for... I had to find a specific version of Super Smash Bros. With a firmware already on the cartridge. And then when I got the new 3DS XL, I had to have a magnet, which was interesting. But, yeah, those newer methods, it looks like it's doing, like, a certain script, and it's got to, like, do a browser hack, and all that stuff. It's like, no thanks. I'm not into that. If you want, I can always get some Pokemon into the Virtual Console from Gen 1 and 2 if you like. I can complete like a Gen 2 Dex in a save file, and I can put them through Transporter to Bank, and then if you want the home code, I could give you the home code to transfer all of those through with the Game Boy mark, if that's what you would like. You just have to tell me. It would be the full national Dex, like a living Dex. And I'm pretty sure they would end up being like level 100 at that point. But you just have to tell me if that's what you want. I have no problem helping with that. If you truly want the Game Boy mark Pokemon. You've done a lot for me over the years, so I don't mind doing that to help you. And I think I actually already have like a completed game save too, so. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Because I would help you if you needed something. You just have to ask. You just have to let me know. And that goes for any of my friends too. Like if anybody needs help with anything, you just have to tell me. I've got plenty of ways to help people. Okay, we are almost at the 2-hour mark. I might end up getting a coffee here soon. I might go make a coffee. It's actually crazy how long it has taken us to get this far. I can remember blowing through this game way faster than this. But I think it's just that I'm training Pokemon as I'm going. You know? I think it's because of all the training. Yeah, and the cool thing about the Fire Red and Leaf Green Pokemon from like Gen 3 on the Switch is they're gonna have the Game Boy Advance mark. So instead of the Game Boy mark, There's the Game Boy Advance Mart. I think that'll be kind of cool. Okay, let's find some items in here. Sometimes there's rare candies. Do I have the item finder? Probably. But forget the item finder. Old Corey knows where it's at. Just running around hitting A. So yeah, my nephews today were playing Let's Go. They were playing Let's Go Pikachu on my Switch 2. And both of them had the Pokeballs. Okay, and that's really cool. They're getting to the point now where they're able to understand the menu system. And they're able to understand how to move the trainers now. So before they weren't able to understand, like, okay, I got to move my joystick up to go up and down to go down and left and right and stuff. They weren't understanding that. So today we actually got them playing it, and they were racing to see who could like catch the Pokemon first, right? And there was like a Butterfree that showed up in Viridian Forest, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's a different Pokemon!" And they were both running towards it. And they both caught the Butterfree at the exact same time, because when you're two-player, you can both throw the ball. And they were so excited. Their little faces just lit right up. And they were like listening to the controllers, like vibrating and making noises. And it was just super cute. It was really cute. They were having a freaking time. So it'll be really interesting to see in the next like year or so, because I'm pretty sure it'll be like a year before they really get into oh, I need to glue them. What am I doing? Into like maybe trying to move the Pokemon around. I didn't mean Dugtrio. I'm talking and I'm getting distracted. But it'll be like a year probably before they decide to be like, hey Corey, I want to like try like one of your actual games. And then that's when I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's do it. It'll be fun. It will be. It'll be super fun. Okay, I think you guys know where I'm going right now. We are making a V-line. No pun intended. Actually, there was intention. I'm such a terrible liar. I totally intended to say that. I'm going for Eevee. Now, what Pokemon am I going to evolve it into? That's going to be the big thing. So far, you guys are both like Jolteon and Flareon are like 50%. I'm totally hanging on Vaporeon, I think. I think Vaporeon is a Pokemon to have. I really think Vaporeon would be a good Pokemon. It's pretty solid. Now, do I have a bunch of money? Although, Vaporeon, it won't help me in the gym. Flareon would. But I've already got Charmeleon for that. I think this is the longest I've actually had Charmeleon for. Okay, I just want to see how much money I have. See what can I sell? Nothing to sell. But I got 31684. Okay. 31684. 31,000. I don't think that's it. I think this guy just gives me counter. Okay. Yeah. 18 is counter. Okay, here we go. This is spot with the stones. So first off, I'm getting a water stone. Ooh, actually, let's see here. I'm going to see the decks for a minute, because I can't remember how many stones I need. video games. Pokemon Red and Blue. And Pokédex. Nope. I was going to try to count the decks, but where are we here? Okay, Kanto decks. Okay, we need Firestone, a Leaf Stone, Firestone, Leaf Stone, 2 Moonstones. Okay, let's see here. How many water stones do I need? My brain is like dying here. 1. 2. I think it's only 2. Poliwhirl and nope, 3. Shelter. There's at least 3. 4. Staryu. I should know this off by heart, honestly. Okay, we're gonna get 3. How many Firestones? Firestones. Vulpix. Growlithe. Eevee. So there's 3 Firestones. Thunderstones. What do we got for Thunderstones? There's Pikachu. And Eevee. So there's 2. And then Leaf Stones. Okay, so for the Leaf Stone, there is Execute, Weepinbell, Gloom, and that's it. So 3. There we go. That is exactly what I wanted. Hey, 00, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us there today. How you doing? Let's buy a Pokédoll, because we're going to need that to get Mimic. And we're going to keep going up a bit. I need 2 of these. Okay, we're going to get a Soda Pop. And we're going to get a Lemonade. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good there, 00. Doing pretty good. We are in Celadon City, if you haven't noticed. Okay, that's 13. You just noticed you were 20 minutes behind? That's okay. How you doing? Oh. One more. We're going to take the fresh water to get into Saffron City. That way it's easier to maneuver around. But we did get Eevee. Everyone is right now kind of split. Flareon, Jolteon. I, on the other hand, really like Vaporeon. And I think in honor of my very first Eevee evolution that I ever had, I think I'm going to have to go Vaporeon. It's not going to help us with the gym, but I think I'm going to do it. Bike. Okay, here we go. Let's go down to Saffron here. We're going to give the fresh water. Yep, I always do that. Whoa, boy, I'm parched. Huh? I can have this drink. Gee, thanks. Glug, glug, gulp. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go on through. I'll share this with the other guards. Okay, we're not going to go to Saffron, though. Though there is a trainer in there that has Psychic. You can get that TM, but I'm not going to get it just yet. Okay, we are going to Waterstone here. There's going to be a lot of haters for that, I'm sure. That's okay. I really like my Vaporeon. It just, to me, it feels so wrong in Gen 1 to have any other one. But, okay, we are going to deposit it. Because it's already evolved now. Nope. What do I need here? We are going to go Leaf Stone. Okay, we're going to evolve Gloom into Violet Bloom. Now, at this stage in the game, we're just holding on to Violet Bloom just for the cut purposes. We're going to go to the gym first, and then we're going to go get... Well, we're going to go get Fly, and then we're going to go to the gym. I don't think I have any more in this box. Let's see. Growlithe, I can evolve to a fire type right now. If I do that, mind you, I can't give him Flamethrower later. But then again, I also just evolved Violet Plume, so... Okay, let's get Growlithe. Again, this is a Dex challenge, so we might as well just evolve them now. I don't have a plan on using him just yet. Again, normally you wouldn't want to do this until you get the moves you want. Okay? I'm doing this just for Dex purposes. If I do send it over to other gens, it's easier to get moves on these Pokemon. So I'm not really too concerned. Machop, Onix, Diglett, Marcel, Dugtrio. Okay, let's change the box. Going to box number 1. Let's go find Chubby Chew. Okay, we got those. Clefairy, Zubat, Rattata, Nidorino, Dukes. There's Chubby Chew. The Chubby Chew. And we are going to use a Thunderstone onto Chubby Chew. Now, I need to get 2 more Eevees, so I'm going to have to get that from another game. Okay, we got Chubby Chew V2. The V2! Okay, we're going to change the box back to box 2. Yes, I think. Okay, we're going to deposit Raichu. I think we are going to pick up our Drowsy here again. Okay, what are we at for Pokemon here into our box? Or into our team, rather. We got 3 evolutions. We are going to hold on to Violet Plume, like I said. Until we go get a couple of cuts. Where is the bike? Okay, let's go get Fly. Because we can teach that to our Pidgeotto. I'm not going to go into that grass just yet. We're not quite there yet. Oh, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. Okay, so we've now got HMO2 Fly. And I don't think there's anything else here. There's no items or anything. Okay. Oh. So far we have no PC crashes happening right now. We are 2 hours and 9 minutes in. The first PC crash of the day happened about an hour in, which is very unfortunate. So right now we're actually doing pretty good. Now, should I go grab a coffee? That is going to be a very big question. Okay, I want to get fly. Because it's nice to have an actual flying move onto this thing. Yes, my stream did crash earlier, yeah. I ran into issues where OBS locked up, and then my PC locked up, and then I lost my screens again. It's a fairly new issue that's coming up, and I don't know why it's happening. I know I'm on the latest version 32.2.1 of OBS. For Adium, the Adium plugin, I'm on version 1.2.1. And for some reason, like, I never had problems with any of this before. Like, I would record no problem. I'd be able to record my 30-second shorts. I'd be able to do a lot of things, but for some reason, in the last 24 hours, my PC has crashed 2, maybe 3 times. And it's an older computer. It's a Gen 6 i7, which is unfortunate. But it's what I got. It's what I've got right now, so I could go to the laptop and stream if I had to. It's a Gen 10 i7, but I'm restricted for like what I could use. Like my USB ports, I've got 3 USB 3 and 1 C. I'd probably have to hook up a powered dock to hook up all the peripherals and stuff, so I don't know, it's one of those things. I'm in the process right now of trying to replace this tower. I've had this tower built since like 2014, 2015. So it's been a great PC, but right now it's starting to become unreliable. Not good. I thought maybe it might be like a power related problem. Could be like something to do with like the multiple monitors I have. Could be the thing with the encoding. Right now I'm using my two 1080s for encoders. For streaming and for recording multiple outputs, so it's all over the place. But we are going to go through Celadon Gym here, and then we're going to go to the game corner. And there are some Pokemon in the game corner that I would really like to have. Should I get a coffee at 10:30 at night? I'm kind of debating it, actually. Kind of debating on going and grabbing a coffee. Maybe after Celadon Gym, I'll go up and make a coffee. Okay, we're gonna get Pidgeotto to catch up here. This thing should already be like level 26, maybe 27 right now. Okay, let's get this Bulbasaur out of here. That gust didn't really do much for me. I meant to go down to Fly, but... Okay, Ivysaur. Okay, level 26. Oh. Don't bring any bugs or fire Pokemon in here. That's exactly what I'm using. Oh, I'm poisoned. That's not good. I didn't even notice I was poisoned. Survived. Okay, so I know that there's a couple more people watching there. I'm kind of paying attention to see who's popping in and popping out, but is there anybody out there that's doing any crazy, like, Pokemon Bank challenges? Anybody going after any of the event Pokemon, shiny Pokemon, or trying to attempt what I'm trying to do here? Just kind of curious what everybody else is doing. It's also possible that it might have not have, sunk into some people at the moment, but it'd be interesting to see what everybody's doing. I'd love to hear some tales. I did not realize that they would swap the Pokemon around. You're hunting a shiny Charmander in Fire Red and hoping to Ribbon Master? Right on. J. Lee Hunter, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us here today. How you doing? Oh, I have no more fly. Okay. That's alright. Okay, we are leveling up this Pidgeotto here. Okay, let's take a look. Level 27 right now. Are we getting close? 243. Hef says, I just moved over most of the Mons I had in Bank to home. Just not except for the ones that were genned. We'll probably just leave those there. That's fair. Very fair. Maybe at some point we'll get Mons from Alpha Sapphire over, but right now trying to get the shiny Charmander in Fire Red. Yeah, it's a pretty cool shiny, that's for sure. It's definitely one that everybody wants. I, on the other hand, am not a big fan of shiny Charmander from Generation 3 and up. I find the original Charizard that is shiny from Gen 2 to be the best shiny. And if you don't know what that shiny Pokemon is, it is, I believe, purple, green, and white. I think. Shiny Gen 2 Charizard. See if I can get a picture here and pop it into the chat so you guys can see. Where is it here? Up. Did my audio just go? I think my audio just... Hello, hello. I think maybe my microphone is back. Can you guys hear me? Oh, this is not good. You can hear me? Cool. So yeah, you guys are experiencing all of the bad stuff here with my computer today. So I apologize. Okay, we're gonna keep going here. Yeah, I just need to get to the point where I can, like, replace this thing, to be honest. I honestly don't know what causes the audio to go robot mode. It is just as frustrating as all the other stuff. Now, the audio issue, where it used to glitch up like that, it originally started when I had my computer connected to like a UPS. Okay, and if you don't know what a UPS is, that's a backup battery. Years ago, I thought it was because of that and build up from static and whatnot. Honestly, I don't know what causes it. It could be the Focusrite interface that I have here. It's a Scarlett 2i2 Gen 2. No idea. Am I to the point right now where I'm like ready to like biff this computer out the window? Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely getting close to it. This challenge is going to get incredibly difficult if I have to keep fighting technical difficulties. So I think what I might end up doing tomorrow, I'll probably hook up the laptop. The only thing with the laptop is I don't know if it's going to be able to do what I'm wanting to do. That's the only downside. But I won't know until I try it. Okay, let's go up against Erica of the Celadon City Gym. Very well, but I shall not lose. Okay, Victor Bell to start. That's a very decent Pokemon. Apparently my Charmeleon is poisoned, and I didn't even notice. Okay, luckily for us, we actually got the burn here. Ooh, we're gonna get wrapped, poisoned, and the burn damage. Oh my gosh, this is insane. This has a lot of different sounds. Why does Charmeleon keep getting poisoned? Honestly, I don't even notice it at this point. I'm just like, we'll just go in. And then just randomly it's poisoned. And it's like, there's been a lot of poison in this playthrough. That and paralysis. Lots of paralysis. Tangrowth. Okay, let's go to Pidgeotto here. We'll let Pidgeotto level up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Pidgeotto, level 28. Vileplume, let's swap out. Let's go to... I think I'm going to go back to Charmeleon. Yeah, I haven't been carrying around any Paralyze heals or antidotes. I know, it's been kind of crazy, eh? Oh, Petal Dance. That I don't think will be enough to kill me. There we go. Okay, there we go. Erica of Celadon Gym has now been defeated. We've got ourselves a rainbow badge. And level 50 will now obey us. Okay, TM21, Mega Drain. I gotta go back to the Pokemon Center here, and we're gonna deposit all of these items. And I'm pretty sure now I don't really rely on Cut. I don't think I need Cut anymore. Next up, we're going to go into the game corner. Okay, let's heal up. We got to find another Pokemon to put into our party. Probably Machop, I'm thinking. Yeah. What are we for our dex? 43. That's not bad. I would have liked to be a little bit further, but that's okay. Okay, let's go get the coin case. I think it's in here. Yeah. Go ahead, laugh. I'm flat out busted. No more slots for me. I'm going straight. Here, I won't be needing this anymore. Thank you. I appreciate having the coin case. I don't think there's anything actually in here, right? Yeah. I think it's just a trainer house. Okay, let's just take a peek here. Trying to remember. Dratini 2800. Scyther 5500. I'm going to get those in the Safari Zone. We'll have to come back for Porygon, because I think that's the only location we can get that Porygon. Just gonna get all the coins that I can here. Okay, I think we'll be able to move on here now. Oh, I did not deposit the items, did I? I should go do that before we go any further, because I want to have space in my bag to get like TMs and items in the game corner. Let's just do that real quick. It's mostly TMs. We do have a few other items, but nothing too crazy. Probably hold on to the Pokédoll. Let's go back. Okay. Zubat. Lower swap. Oh, I didn't even heal up Machop. I'm not a very good trainer. Ooh. I also thought as well, I wonder if it's maybe my SSD. Am I going to play the slots? I don't know, maybe. I didn't necessarily come here to gamble. Though I guess when you think about it, I kind of am gambling against time right now. But yeah, no, I'm not going to gamble right now. I might on the way out. Yeah, let's put Drowsy in the front. Who are you? How did you get here? I used the key. Nah, I pressed the button. The key's later on. Okay, Drowsy. Drowsy versus Drowsy. I didn't actually expect that to be a thing. I guess we'll go to Pidgeotto here. Oh, what's happening here? There we go. Okay. Let's keep going here. I know there's no items really here, but there are trainers here, and that's what I need. I need to go up against some trainers. Okay, Drowsy, let's go for Hypnosis. Eradicate's down. We're gonna swap out again here. We're gonna go back to Drowsy. I think it's level 28 Drowsy evolves, is it? I think it is. Double check. Where are you, Drowsy? There's Hypno. 26. This is the level we need to get it to. I was off by 2. Ooh, that Raticate does not like me. Why you gotta be like that, Raticate? Taking most of my HP away. Level 32. One step closer. Must be an item here. Yeah. Escape rope. Totally helpful. The boss says you can see ghosts with the Sylph Scope. You always sound angry. You can see the ghosts with the Sylph Scope. Okay, there we go. Zubat's down. Coughing. Maybe I can take Coughing. I think Coughing has some pretty decent defenses. Yeah. Oh, we lived. Haha, sucker. Grimer. Lots of poison types. Don't you take me out. Oh, Grimer took Drowsy to Pound Town here. Jeepers. Confused, I guess. Okay, Psybeam. Yep, we will swap. Let's go to Tom. Okay, scratch attack. Actually, we're going to stay in. Then we're going to swap. Okay, level 22. We need to get that to 28. Okay, that's Horn Drill. This is one of my favorite, like, themes. So good. Oh! I went down the wrong one. That normally doesn't happen. Okay, I'm assuming you guys can probably hear me. I'm thinking. I don't know why it keeps doing that. What I was saying is I was trying to get all the items. So I can tell you right now it has nothing to do with the plugins with OBS. Because it crashed. I'm sorry guys, I don't know why it does that. I can usually get through like recording and everything for hours and it doesn't do it. But I'm streaming and it is. So I don't know what's going on. Just frustrating. Okay, we gotta go to another floor here. I hope it doesn't like mess up the actual stream though. Oh, actually, it's kind of interesting. I can see when the stream actually cuts off here in the data. So I can actually get an accurate like time frame as to when like my system was crashing. So that's actually kind of cool. I just hope it's not going to mess up like the final video, because one thing about this is I want to have it like fully documented for like historical reasons of like going through the game. So I hope it just doesn't like mess up the entire stream. I think it keeps it, but okay. Drowsy's down. That is Razor Wind. I think it is. Let's see here. I could level up Drowsy if I use the rare candy, but I don't think I want to. The elevator doesn't work. Who has the lift key? Yeah, this is pretty much what I'm planning to do on my vacation. I'm off the entire week. Now, if I was smart, what I could do is I could stop streaming at midnight tonight and then get up in the morning. Do all that troubleshooting. I think I'm gonna have to prepare the laptop to do this. Okay, level 28. Oh no, I dropped the lift key. Did I go down here? No, I did not. Okay, we got an HP up. Yeah, no worries there, Hef. It's all good, buddy. Again, I'm just sitting here chilling, playing some games, so... You do you, man. Talk to you tomorrow, or talk to you later. All good. We got word from upstairs that you were coming. Why did you come here? Oh, the Sylph building is going to be fun too. That's going to be fun. Lots of battles, lots of doors, lots of items. And I think I'll actually like hold off on my coffee tonight. I think it's going to be too late to drink coffee. Drink water instead. I mean, drinking water is probably the best option for me. I mean, I didn't really drink a whole lot of water today. So it would probably be good for me to do it. Okay, let's go to the elevator. I think we're going to floor 4, I think. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna save here for a minute. You haven't saved in a bit. I know I'm kind of ripping through here with Alakazam, but trying to get as much covered out of here as I could. I want to be able to unlock new areas where I can get some Pokemon. Because really the only other areas that I can go right now are Lavender Town, into the tower after I get the Silph Scope, and then of course onto Cycling Road at the moment. So, and we need the Poke Flute to be able to get there. So I gotta get the Silph Scope in order to be able to do more. Because right now we're kind of limited for how many Pokemon we can actually obtain now. I mean, I could technically get maybe Scyther, Dratini. But I need to get further into the routes because we do not have the ability to get any different Pokemon. Plus I also have to trade with Pokemon Blue here soon too. Okay, let's see here. We have a Hyper Potion. Okay, I just don't have Drowsy here, so let's go Charmeleon to lead. I'm kind of impressed you got here. I mean, should be. 10-year-old kid just made it into your secret base. Oh, critical hit. And we get a burn? That's actually pretty amazing. Let's go Charmeleon. Rage. Okay. We've got this in the bag. I'm surprised there wasn't like any super potions or hyper potions of any kind. But I'm really glad I got that experience points onto Charmeleon. I see that you raise Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. Really? So I can foil your plans? Okay, let's get out of the base here. We're gonna go to Lavender Town now. Of course there's a trainer. Okay, level 33. Slash, yes. Thoughts on if Giovanni's being Ash's father? I would say no. He's not Ash's father. When you look at the anime and the individualized movies, he knows who his father is. And he's met Giovanni too, and he didn't react to Giovanni. So, realistically, Ash's father couldn't be Giovanni. I mean, there's a lot of people that do think that. But I don't see the connection with Giovanni in any way. Oh, I know. Fans always speculate. Those little mice ones are always hard to match up. Okay, let's see here. Nope. I suck. I am not a gambler. That's for sure. Let's go to Lavender Town. Okay, and I'm going to save. So let's see here. So far we've gone through Rock Tunnel. We've gone to the Celadon City Gym. We did the Game Corner. We got Fly. We caught quite a few Pokemon. We evolved some Pokemon. Yeah. We actually did quite well, actually. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm a little bit concerned in regards to this recording. Or in regards to the stream. I don't know if YouTube's going to, like, break when I finish the stream or not. And I'm afraid it won't record a larger part of the game. That used to happen way back if like the streams messed up or whatever in the encoding, that it wouldn't actually put the video proper. It would like go all pink and green and all that stuff. So I'm kind of at a moment where I'm thinking to myself, if I stop now and let this process, then that'll give me time to try to figure out how to fix my problem for tonight, so that way I'm good to go tomorrow. Now, here's kind of the trade-off. Okay, today I didn't have a whole lot of time because I spent the entire day with my nephews. Okay, that's not time lost or anything. That I'm just saying for streaming wise, I was only able to stream for a short period of time today, shorter than I thought. So my thought process is that if I can figure out this stuff here and figure out why it's breaking on me, then what I can do is I can stream all day tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's Sunday. I don't work the whole week, so I do have all day Sunday to stream. So my thought process right now is set the laptop up as a backup for the streaming, get all my streaming settings transferred over. So that way I can go live tomorrow in the event that something happens. I just have to plug my USBs in. If I troubleshoot tonight, I can try to troubleshoot the laptop issue, or not the laptop issue, the desktop issue, and try to make sure that I can stream all day tomorrow from the desktop. Now, at this point, I'm thinking I'm just going to can all the Adium software because I don't really require that in order to do what I'm doing. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably end up backing up whatever I need, formatting it, resetting it all back up, and testing to see if that'll actually fix any of the problems. Because realistically, I would rather just be able to stream from the desktop. Okay? So hopefully no one's upset over that, but with 3 or 4 major crashes, I'm just at that point where I'm just like, I have to figure this out because I don't want to lose what I'm working on. And this project is a big project for me right now. So I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Probably in the morning sometime, if not early afternoon. And I will stream from the moment I get up until the moment I go to bed. Okay? Thank you guys very much for your patience while I was streaming. Okay? Because I know that sometimes I can get a little bit irritating if I'm going on about problems and stuff. But that's where my mindset is right now. I really have to figure out this issue so that way it doesn't happen as we go forward. Because I would like to continue to provide you guys like the best type of like streaming experience. Because, you know, if you guys, let's say, decide you want to go back and rewatch or watch any points, I don't want you to like worry about like how I'm complaining about stuff, or have like weird glitches or robot sounds or black screens for a period of time, that kind of idea. So I'm gonna stop the stream here. I'm gonna see about trying to troubleshoot this issue, and if everything goes well, we should be back onto it there tomorrow, and if not, I will have the laptop all prepped up and ready to go. Okay? So take care, have a good one, and I will see you